All right, let's talk about one of the most, shall we say, annoying parts of modern development, trying to test webhooks on your own computer. You know the feeling, right? If you've ever wanted to throw your laptop out the window trying to get some external service to talk to your local code while you are in exactly the right place.
I mean, does this question even need to be asked? It probably hits a little too close to home for a lot of us. You're building something amazing, you're integrating with Stripe or GitHub, and then you just hit a brick wall. How in the world do you actually test the events they're supposed to send you? It seriously feels like you're just shouting into the void.
So before we jump into the fix, let's just sit with the problem for a second. Let's talk about what I call the webhook testing headache. We've all had it, and really understanding those specific pain points is key to appreciating the solution.
I bet this list looks painfully familiar. It's like a greatest hits of development frustration. Your server is running on localhost, totally invisible to the rest of the internet. Trying to expose it manually is slow, you make a typo, and suddenly nothing works. You're always jumping back into some provider's web dashboard, changing URLs, tweaking settings, and oh my gosh, signature verification? It's a nightmare. Then you have to do it all over again just to replay one little event. It's a cycle that just wastes so much time.
Okay, but what if we could just get rid of all of that? What if we could just bypass the entire headache? Well, that's exactly where InstaTunnel comes in. It's a tool designed to do one thing really, really well. Make your local server public in seconds. And here it is. This is the magic trick. This is the aha moment. In literally one action, InstaTunnel gives you a secure, public HTTPS address that points straight to your development machine. Suddenly, the void can hear you loud and clear. So, to put an official definition on it, InstaTunnel creates that secure tunnel for you. But the keywords here are fast, reliable, and simple. It's not some clunky, cobbled-together solution. It's built from the ground up specifically to make this one painful part of development, well, simple. So how does it actually work? Let's start with the easy path, the one-click setup. This is for when you just need to get up and running right now and get those values for your provider's dashboard without any fuss.
And it really is this simple. It's not an exaggeration. You pop open the UI helper in the InstaTunnel dashboard. You pick your provider from a dropdown, Stripe, GitHub, whatever. You tell it which port your app is running on, maybe 3000 or 8080, and that's it. It just hands you everything you need.
Let's make it real with a Stripe example. The UI gives you a table that looks just like this. It literally says, here's the URL, copy this and paste it into Stripe. It even suggests which events you probably care about and reminds you about that all-important signing secret. There's no guesswork. It's all just copy, paste, and you're done.
Okay, the UI is amazing for that initial setup. But what about when you're in the zone? That rapid cycle of coding, testing, debugging? For that, we need power tools. And that's where the command line interface, the CLI, comes in.
Right, so if you're someone who practically lives in the terminal, this is going to be your best friend. Instead of clicking around in a web UI, you can get your whole webhook config set up with one clean command. Just tell it the provider, and bam, you're ready to go with all the best practices built in. And here's where it gets really good. Remember that signature verification nightmare we talked about? With the CLI, it becomes this: one simple, clear command. It takes care of all the complicated crypto stuff, all the header checks, everything. So you can actually focus on your business logic, not on boilerplate security checks.
This right here is a massive time saver. You need to see how your code handles a specific event again? You don't have to go through the whole process of, say, completing a checkout. You just fire the same data at your server again with a simple curl command. Test, tweak, test again, all in a matter of seconds. It totally breaks that tedious re-triggering cycle.
And the best part is, you're not just left on your own in the terminal. The web dashboard kind of becomes your co-pilot. It gives you the exact commands to copy and paste, provides checklists for replaying events from different providers, and gives you tips right when you need them. You never have to break your flow to go look something up in the docs.
So we've got two pretty distinct ways of working here, right? The super simple UI helper and the powerful fast CLI. So the obvious question is, which one should you use and when? Let's break that down.
This chart lays it out perfectly. Think of the UI helper as your go-to for that first step. When you need to get the endpoint URL into the Stripe dashboard, the UI is your best bet. It does everything you need to copy and paste. The CLI, on the other hand, is your workhorse for active development. It's built for speed, for automation, for that rapid, iterative process of testing, verifying, and replaying events over and over.
But here is the most important takeaway.
And this comes straight from the source. It's not an either-or situation. You don't have to pick a side. They're designed to work together. Use the UI to get set up, then switch to the CLI for your day-to-day coding. This way, you always have the fastest tool for the job, right at your fingertips.
So, after seeing all this, how InstaTunnel just smooths out every rough edge, from the initial setup to that rapid-fire testing loop, the only real question left is, are you ready to turn one of the most frustrating parts of your job into maybe the easiest part?